faded streetlight glow. Your laughter cracked the silence, painted colors in the cold. We talked about the endless roads and roads we couldn't take, holding on to promises our young hearts tried to make. But time has a way of breaking down the walls we built inside. And sometimes love's the hardest thing to keep alive. Still I carry fires we can't forget, burning through the memories, every scar and every step. Though the nights grew longer and the walls grew taller, yet in every beat and every breath, it's the love we won't regret. You left a note on the dashboard written in hurried lines. Said you'd chase your dreams while I stayed searching for mine. The road was rough, the sky was heavy, the dreams seemed to fade. But every song I write is a spark that you made. Time wears the edges, but the heart won't let it go. The story's told in silence, only we will ever know. Still I carry fires we can't forget, burning through the memories, every scar and every step. Though the nights grew longer and the walls grew taller, yet in every beat and every breath, it's the love we won't regret. When the world feels cold and every hope feels spent, I reach into the past for the strength we never lent. Through broken strings and faded scenes, there's a truth that stays. Our dreams are lost at just the start of brighter days. Yes, I carry fires we can't forget. They blaze within the heartbeats, in the silence and unrest. Though the years moved on, our story's not what you expect. In every sound, in every cry, it's the love we won't forget. played every dive and every bar. Strings bent and torn from nights like these, a voice raw with stories only time can seize. And every chord I strike reminds me why I came. A steady pulse beneath the pain, I never die in flame. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul through heartbreak and the rain. They make me whole, power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so the road gets lonely, but the songs keep the fight. Electric under fingertips, lighting up the night. Bass hums a heartbeat, steady and strong, while drums mark the pounding of where I belong. And every note is a battle scar, one with pride, and melodies that carry me far and wide. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul through heartbreak and the rain. They make me whole, power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. Strung out moments frozen in the lines I write. Freedom's not a distant star, it's living in the fight. No promises to hold me down, just open skies above. The anthem of my life, written with fierce love. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul through heartbreak and the rain. They make me whole, power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. Fires burn unbroken through every night and day, a song that never quits, lighting up my way. The sun dips low, the city fades behind. I walk these streets with tight hands and open mind. Every step weighs heavy with the tears I've known, but in the silence I find a place to call my own. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. chains are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The night will fade, and with it all the pain. I'm standing tall, ready to live again. Woke up to the weight of another mile, a heavy heart dragging, caught in the trap. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table, life writing stories I'm barely able to label. But in this room filled with cracks and noise, I find a spark, a flicker of voice. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. City streets humming, rain, pain and streaks, feet tracing steps where pain often speaks. I carry doubts like worn out shoes, but every stumble writes a truth I choose. So when the silence presses too hard, I'll pick the pieces, God, my God. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. Underneath the thunder roar, there's a strength we've never known before, rising up from broken ground. Our hearts beat fierce, profound. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. So here we are, unbowed alive. In every fall we still survive. Walls fall down and so do fears. We're moving forward through the years. Yeah. to the breaking light, stretched thin between wrong and right. City streets that know my name, worn shoes retell my pain. Walls around me closing in, but in my heart a fight begins. Every scar is a story told, every fall makes me bold. I've carried loads too heavy to show. Beneath these cracks a fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. Pages torn from weathered books, lessons learned in shadowed nooks. Hands are built from shattered dreams, carving paths from fractured seams. Faces come and fade like rain, only my will remains the same. There's beauty in the battle lines, in the sweat and honest tries. I've carried loads too heavy to show. Beneath these cracks a fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. No silver spoons, no easy roads, just heartbeats pounding, stories told. The music's loud, but inside it's clear. The voice that breaks through all the fear. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence, I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. From cracked beginnings comes the fire, a slow burning, fierce desire. I rise from the ashes, find my way, sailing strong through another day. We met beneath that neon sign, where streets were loud and dreams aligned. You laughed with a fire in your eyes. I chased the sparks under city skies. Every step, every scar tells a story of who we are. Built from flames we couldn't hide. Now we're standing side by side. These are the fires we built from broken nights and roads we've tailed. With every heartbeat a story felt. In the ashes our dreams still melt. Hold on tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we built. Remember nights we drove too fast, every mile a shadow cast. Walls came down and tears fell free, but you were the song inside of me. Every scar a line we trace, on maps of time and love's embrace. Though the wounds reveal the fight, they color ways we find our light. These are the fires as our dreams still melt, holding tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and give for all the fires we driving down these empty streets. Rain's been falling like my fears. Every scar reveals the story of the nights I faced my tears. Cold wind cuts, but I keep moving. Headlights like a burning flame, searching for a sign to guide me through the chaos and the pain. But in the silence I find strength, lessons written in every mile. Though the road is rough and endless, I won't break, I'll stay a while. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong, you're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. Saw your face in crowded places, words unsaid still fill the air. Memories like distant thunder, loud but fading. Somewhere their colors blend but don't define us. Broken roads that we must face, every step a little stronger, carving out a brand new place. And in the quiet I hold on to the hope that won't let go. Every scar becomes my armor in the story only we know. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong, you're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. Guitar cries out, a voice for all. Bass pounding, steady and strong. Drums drive the pulse of our hearts. Piano weaves a night's own song. Strings swell like waves on open sea. Together they carry me free. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong, you're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. So hold on, just hold on. The dawn will come, open streets, the city lights behind me fade. 1,000 plans inside my head, some still waiting to be made. The road's been long with heavy nights, but every scar has told a tale of battles fought and dreams held tight. Beneath this armor I'm alive, and every time the world felt cold, you showed a fire that won't fall, a spark inside that's never done, a rising star beyond the sun. I've got wings to fly, I'm breaking through the sky, no chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. Remember nights we whispered hope beneath the fading neon signs. The promises we swore to keep, the strength we found within our minds. Those storms will crash and pull us back, we held the light against the dark. With every step a growing voice, a fearless fire ignites our hearts. And even when the road gets tough, the weight of dreams gets way too rough, I'll find the courage deep inside, the flame of truth that never hides. I've got wings to fly, breaking through the sky, no chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. So here I stand unshaken now, no more fears to bring me down. The past behind, the future bright, my soul's awake and ready to fight. The road ahead is mine to claim, with passion's fire inside my veins. I'll soar above the doubt and lies, chasing the dreams that light the skies. I've got wings to fly, breaking through the sky, no chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. No more looking back, I'm moving on. With every step I'm growing strong. This heart inside will never die. I've got wings to fly. Woke up to the silence, broken by the rain. Another day to face the weight I can't contain. City streets are cold, but I'm still holding on, carrying the stories of nights that felt so long. Every scar, every fight draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Faces blur like raindrops on a window pane, but in their eyes I see a familiar strain. We're all walking through battles no one sees, holding on to hope like a fierce disease. Every tear, every fight draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. When the night presses down like a thousand stones and silence weighs heavy right down to the bones, I hear the fire burning deep inside, a quiet strength that won't be denied. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Rising higher through the fire. This is my fight, breaking free. The lights go down, the crowd's a river of faces. Each one holds a story, a dream that chases. I pick up my guitar, fingers trace the strings, a melody born from the hope music brings. In this crowded room, it's just me and my sound, a tale of love and fight where dreams are found. We keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Remember late nights spent under neon skies, writing down the truths, wiping tears from our eyes. silence that follows the crowd holds tight. A moment of healing, a shared light. Keep the fire alive against the darkest night. Through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. When the world feels cold and the road is long, we stay on together, singing this song. Through the highs and lows, through joy and pain, the music lifts us up again. Oh, we keep the fire alive against the darkest night. Through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Keep the fire alive, don't let it die. With every note we play, we touch the sky. I was lost on a long road, feeling buried deep, caught in memories that never seem to sleep. But the night's quiet hands pulled me from the fight. Now I'm walking towards a new light. Every scar tells a story I survived, built from ashes. I'm alive. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. I see faces in the crowd, stories just like mine. Every heart's a flame that refuses to decline. With every chord, the weight begins to fall. This isn't just a song, it's my call. Every step writes a line in the story told, in a voice steady and bold. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under clenched tight, hearts open wide. The road is long, but we'll never ride. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under the sky. Break free tonight. Tonight we break free. Together you and me. Under endless stars, we make our memories. That is fake, the road's unwound. Tired tires home, a restless sound. Empty fields like open veins. I chase the light through streaks of rain. Wind against my face, a silent plea. This fire burning deep inside of me. Ride the flame, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. City lights like painted scars. Familiar streets left behind so far. Every mile a story told of fights and dreams, both brave and bold. With every step, the past fades away. New dawn rising from the sands to stay. Ride the flame, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. When the night whispers down in fear, I find strength in the songs I hear. Through the noise of silence, I proclaim the fight, the love, the endless fight. Ride the fire, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. So yeah, stand unbroken free. Let him fade eternally. The highway bends beneath the sky so wide. Markers pass like memories on the side. Your voice lingers in the midnight air, but the seat beside me now is empty there. Every mile I'm driving, the past unwinds. Tangled feelings I'm trying to leave behind. Heart breaks a storm that once shook my ground. Now I'm chasing something I haven't found. On this road to the light where dreams ignite, I'm breaking free from the pain of last night. With every chord the guitar cries, I'll find my strength beneath open skies. Windows down, the wind's a steady friend. Sings of freedom that I've yet to comprehend. The city's glow fades into something new, a chance to start as the dawn cuts through. Silent prayers in the rearview fade away. Hopes of fire I feel grow each day. No chains to bind, no more tears to fight. Step by step I'm moving toward the light. On this road to the light where dreams ignite, I'm breaking free from the pain of last night. With every chord the guitar cries, I'll find my strength beneath open skies. Piano keys fall like drops of rain, and chords wash through my veins. Strings swell with the courage to cope, a symphony of heartbreak and hope. On this road to the light where dreams ignite, I'm breaking free from the pain of last night. With every chord the guitar cries, I'll find my strength beneath open skies. The journey's long but the heart's alive. In every note I learn to survive. The road to the light is where I belong. A timeless anthem, a powerful song. Another day breaks with a heavy sigh. Streets feel colder, but I'm still alive. Hands won't rough from the battles I fight. Eyes on the horizon, chasing morning light. Every scar tells a story I won't forget. The road's been long, but I'm not done yet. I'm fighting through the night, holding on tight. When the world feels like it's breaking inside, love's the fire that keeps me alive in this storm. my fight. Memories flicker like a candle's flame. The good, the bad, it all feels the same. But in your smile there's a spark that remains, a gentle strength that calls out my name. Every tear has fallen to water the ground from the soil of pain. Hope will be found. I'm fighting through the night, holding on tight when the world feels like it's breaking inside. Love's a fire that keeps me alive in this storm. I find my fight, crashing waves and shaking ground, but I'm standing, eyes wide and sound. Through the darkness you give me light. Together we'll make it out alright. I'm fighting through the night, holding on tight when the world feels like it's breaking inside. Love's the fire that keeps me alive in this storm. I find my fight, no surrender, no giving in. With you this battle I'll win. Fighting through the night, side by side in your love. I take my stride. In a room where silence swells, I find the words I can't forsake, a melody that builds and breaks like waves along a restless lake. With every chord the story bends of battles fought beneath the skin, a heart that's worn from love and loss, yet beats to fight and live again. These strings they pull like tides at sea, a swell of hope and memory. Unchain our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. The nights are long but clear and bright, when voices soar through smoky air, electric pulses raw and tight, a testament to those who dare. Our lives are tracks worn into stone, each note a step we walk alone. Yet here we stand unbreakably bound by every anthem's thunderous sound. The drum